It's a beautiful night for bourbon. Yes, it is, folks. As always, it is another beautiful night for drinking bourbon. Tonight, we are going to pay homage to the great fighters of all time. Just in case you didn't get the opening to this video, we are drinking Puncher's Chance. It's got a cool black bottle, tiger on the front, the sort of Old English writing on there. When I saw this on the shelf, I figured this has to be a bottle of rum. But no, it's a bottle of bourbon. Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey, in fact, right out of Bardstown, Kentucky. At least that's where it's bottled. It's obviously sourced whiskey, but it is distilled in Kentucky. It was inspired by two great American traditions, whiskey and fighting for what we believe in. It's a blend of 4, 5, and 6-year-old bourbons. It's 90 proof, which is 45% alcohol by volume. As you can see, I just opened the bottle. Ooh. Nice pop of the cork there. Okay, well, looking at it, it's actually a very light colored bourbon. It's not as dark as a lot of the bourbons that I am more used to drinking. So they either used lighter char on the barrels or, well, it's obviously not aged for very long. Get a lot of caramel. There's a little bit of a medicinal smell to this. I get a little of that alcohol in here. There's some oak I can smell. Maybe a slight grassiness. Some vanilla. Yeah, that's pretty much about the way to describe it. Let's take a sip. Ooh, it's a little bit citrusy, maybe a little bit orange, a little bit of caramel, a little bit of honey, definitely some vanilla. It's got a little spice to it too. I like that. It's a nice sweetness as it hits my tongue. It rolls over the tongue, heads down the throat. It's a little bit spicy. It's not too proofy. Don't get as much alcohol on the palate as I got on the nose. Something kind of off. But what is it? Not sure what I'm tasting, but I don't like it. I don't know, there's some sort of off flavor in this. I'm not quite sure what it is. It's not a bad bourbon overall, though. I would certainly drink it. I won't mind if I need to finish off the rest of this bottle at some point. But there's some kind of off flavor in here that I'm not quite identifying. I'm not sure what it is. I don't know, I can't pick it out, but Something I'm picking up in this bourbon that I don't really like very much. But I do get a lot of nice sweetness right up front. There's a bit of spiciness, some pepperiness on the finish. It is coating my mouth It is coating my mouth nicely, however. So I am kind of enjoying a lot of this. There's just that one flavor in here, one note that I'm not really that fond of. So is it a champ or a chump? Probably neither. I could have been a contender. You know what I mean? If I didn't have that one flaw, if I didn't have that one fight, if I hadn't been knocked out that one time. Yeah, could have been a contender. That's kind of what this is. It could have been a contender. It's not really. But it's not bad. I watched a lot of fights back in the day, and a lot of guys who could have been a contender were certainly fun to watch and produced some enjoyable fights. This is going to be that kind of thing. It's going to be enjoyable to drink once in a while, not something I'm going to want all the time. Was it worth the $30 that we paid for the bottle? Yeah, maybe. Maybe not. There's cheaper bourbons I'd rather drink. So in that category, it's kind of a chump in terms of the price. But it's not so much a chump in terms of the flavor. Definitely not a champ, however. If I had any ice, I'd try it on the rocks, or the Rockies, if you get the drift. But I don't. Anyhow, there you go. If you like my videos, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, share the videos with your friends. Thanks for watching, and y'all come back now, you hear?